Driving skills are outrageously poor. At every turn, the panic perp mashes the accelerator. Again. Wow, we just jacked the car. And the cranked wheel and turning tires send him spinning out of control. The renegade recovers from the hit and weaves past another set of cruisers. This guy is driving like a maniac. There's just no other way to say it. Even a bone-rattling run of dips in the road. Oh, Sparks doesn't slow down his rampage. But the next bend might end it for good. Another hard turn, and he spins. Oh, just flipped another parked car. He turns the street into a demolition derby, making casualties of a parked sedan and his own bumper. But amazingly, he manages to shake off every disaster. This guy has unbelievable luck until he meets the next one face to face. Right into an LAPD officer head on. The outlaw smashes into a squad car, mangling both grills. Neither driver is badly hurt, and the suspect still thinks he can run away. But officers quickly show him that's not. A kick in the groin and a yank to the concrete add up to a rough butt for this destructive runner. They got him. Suspect has been taken into custody. Police find alcohol in the man's car and charge him with felony DUI and a load of traffic offenses. This parolee couldn't manage to stay on the straight and narrow. But his loopy escape had so many hairy twists. He loses it again. Wow, we just jacked the car. And scary turns. And he spins. Just flipped another parked car. Then a final run-in with the wall was not only inevitable, it was bound to be a straight-up butt-kicking. They got him. Chatham, Ohio. Officers pull over a female driver for a routine traffic violation. But the routine is broken when they spot a joint inside her car. It's sufficient cause to search the vehicle. But when they pop the trunk, they find a whole different kind of dope. The woman's not carrying drugs, but she is carrying a wanted felon. The man is quickly cuffed and restrained, and the driver is charged with harboring a fugitive. Talk about some serious baggage. Unfortunately, this brand of trunk smuggling is all too common. In Alcoa, Tennessee, officers stopped this car because the driver and passenger are known friends of a 15-year-old runaway. Sergeant David Carswell and his partner Robert Simmerly asked to search the vehicle, just in case. Sure enough, the girl's in the trunk, hiding under a blanket. Carswell joins Simmerly to help take her into custody. But this stowaway is packing more than a toothbrush. The youngster pulls a gun, sending the cops scrambling for cover as they resist opening fire. Her friends quickly clear the area. The kid gets to the car door, thinking she can drive away. She doesn't realize the cops have the keys. And the moment her attention wavers, they grab the gun and take control. All three girls will have some serious explaining to do tomorrow. But thanks to these cool-headed officers, they'll all have a tomorrow. Police never know when a roadside stop will spring a surprise like this. Fortunately for this petite pistolero, the cops showed amazing restraint. North Mesa, Texas. Business is brisk at this swanky antique jewelry store.
美味しいかい？
But just outside, the world's most unswanky robbers are planning a mind-boggling crime. While the male accomplice wrangles their getaway wheelchair, the woman dons a trash bag with eye holes in it, not realizing they're already on video. This would all be rather amusing, if not for the huge butcher knife in her left hand. When she enters, customers and clerks see the deranged bag lady and flee toward a rear exit. But the blade-wielding garbage head comes after them. The jewelry repairman retreats to the display area, with the black bag bandita demanding he open the cases. Store owner Linda Bradley quickly grabs the stun gun she keeps handing. After all, this doddering villain may not be fast, but she's horrifyingly relentless. As Linda keeps the hefty heister waddling in circles, the repairman heads outside and calls the police. Meanwhile, the jewelry junkie is getting tipped. No one will stand still long enough to be robbed. But when a customer is targeted by the trashy lass, he quickly disarms this hack. Crime lady gets sacked, and the Good Samaritan keeps her under control, even unmasking his opponent as the cops rush in. Relieved, Linda has had more than enough excitement for one day. The stick-up artist is sent to a mental hospital, and the getaway chairman goes to jail. Just another crackerjack crime team that bites the dust. Their outlandish scheme used some ridiculous tactics, but the woman's weapon was cutting edge. Thankfully, a customer made sure this two-ply hood got canned. Just ahead, on world's wildest police videos, cops match wits with a suspected cold-blooded killer.
I want to know where she is too.
See who will blink first.
I'm flat out telling you that you're not telling the truth.
And a hot-to-trot stripper tears up a country road until officers turn her truck to jump. The action will leave you breathless. Next. Crime dramas love to show detectives yelling at suspects in the interrogation room. But real interrogation requires smart psychology and good social skills, because no evidence is more compelling than a criminal freely admitting his guilt. Belleville, Illinois. A homicide detective sits across the table from a suspected killer.
I'm flat out telling you
お皿気に入ってるの？
that you're
お
not
皿。
telling the truth.
A 17-year-old girl, Ashley Reeves, is missing, and all roads lead to her sometimes boyfriend, Samson Shelton, a 27-year-old driver's ed teacher, and the last person to see Ashley alive.
うんちでした。うんちでしたかい？
I want to know where she is too.
He admits they had a fight, but says he only kicked her out of his car
ね
near
レイ
a
オくんの
park
お皿な
and
の？
left.
Thanks, say it. When I
チョウチョウじゃないのよ。チョウチョウご飯入れるものだ
The
よ。
lieutenant isn't buying it.
ほら、
I know.
これなんか
But you gotta know that. I've been doing this too long.
これレイオくん食べてるものじゃん。
And I know that you were involved.
The experienced interrogator approaches
Muy bien.
Shelton from every angle.
もうおしまいにしよう
Park
ね。
friend,
You got a lot going for you.
もう終わりでございます。
We know this is not a full-blooded thing.
and part snake charmer.
But Sam, if you help us find out
はい、
what
終
really
わ
happened,
り。
things will work the way they should.
ごちそうさまでした
Will draw the truth out. And finally,
へへ
after
Muy-
several hours of questioning,
I just want to go home. Have fun. Grandma, exactly what
おぐい。
he finds it.
Grandma's not here. Your mom is not here. But you know what? In a way they are.
The detective hones in on Shelton's family ties and his family honor.
Unfortunately, right now, Sam, you ain't telling us the truth. And you need to. For mom. For grandma.
doctor even shows some compassion. But it's not just sympathy. It's a way to finally dig out the truth. And he hits pay dirt.
ごちそうさまでした。お腹いっぱいなさいました。痛い。もういいの？もう終わりだよ。はい。
Squad follows Shelton to the wooded scene of the crime. It's been 30 hours, and he can't remember where he left her. Finally, they make a grim discovery: the remains of Ashley Reed.
ごちそうさまでした。
But this victim has
Here
a story
comes.
of her own.
バイバイ。